Are live on YouTube and we're waiting to go live on Instagram and
You're live
TikTok.
on TikTok already.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, so how about
Yep, we got Instagram coming up right now.
Instagram? Hello, Chris. What's going on? Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, so we're going live. This is Dr. Khosroabadi, and I am a foot and ankle surgeon located in Los Angeles, California. I have been in practice for over 16 now, between 16 and 17 years. So I have my practice here in Los Angeles. I was trained on the East Coast, and then I made my way back here. This is hometown for me. I have built my surgery center very close by here, and I do all my surgeries here. I don't remember the last time I went to the hospital, so all my surgeries are ambulatory surgeries, and they're mostly done at my surgery center. I go live every second Tuesday of the month to answer your questions about foot and ankle, anything related to surgeries, conditions, illnesses. Thanks for everyone logging in. Just hit that like button. If you're not following me, hit that follow button so you stay up to date with all the foot and ankle related videos that I post. And we go live second Tuesday of the month. Thanks for all the likes. Let's get it going, see how many people are going to be live. I have some questions that have been submitted. I have them right here. Salvo downloaded them. Thank you. And we will be answering those first. If anyone has any questions that they want to answer live.
Patty.
Hey, Patty, how you doing? Thank you for liking, and thanks for logging in, Patty. Arthritis in the foot. Okay, arthritis in the foot. All right, let's hit that like button. Okay, so all right, I'll just go with Patty because she's live and she's asking a question, and I'm gonna answer all my live questions first. So I'm gonna be juggling between different things, guys. So bear with me. I'm gonna widen this thing so I can read. All right, there you go. Okay, so Patty, so you said arthritis. So tell me more. What are your questions? Arthritis where? In which part of the foot? Obviously, arthritis is a generic term. I'll get to you, Shalonda. Thank you for logging in. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you. Let's get this going. All right, what can help flat feet? All right, I'm gonna wait for Patty. Write for me what you're looking for, what answers are you looking for, what question specifically, and I'm gonna go to Shalonda about what can help flat feet. So flat feet it's genetic. So you were born with it. Obviously you've had it all your life, and now it's starting to bother you. Conservatively, what we can do is we can make you arch supports. So that helps your ankle to stay in a good position so you're not rolling in. Mostly patients who have flat feet, where's my foot right here? There you go. So mostly patients who have flat feet, when they try to walk, they kind of roll in and their arch starts hitting the ground. And if you don't have a good arch, that means you don't have a good shock absorption. Arches of your feet create a lot of shock absorption, so you kind of have that bouncing movement. You don't have a good arch, that means your shock absorption is not working. So every time you take a step, you're taking a lot of load that goes through your ankle and goes all the way up to your knee and hip and so on and so forth. So it's best to get evaluated, and maybe we can make you an arch support so you can put them in your shoes, but unfortunately they won't go into your high heels. But the good news is if you wear high heels, you don't really need to have arch supports. When you're up on your toes, it's good. You don't really need arch supports. I always tell my patients, if you're up on your toes like this, oh, this is a good one. If you're up on your toes like this, you don't really need an arch support. So if anyone tries to sell you an arch support for high heels, it's a gimmick. Trust me. So I tell my patients who are really flat-footed, female, some males too, wear high heels, wear a wedge, at least an inch wedge, because then it'll take you off of your arch and goes up on your metatarsal pads, like your ball of your foot. So that way you don't have to have a good arch supports. So hopefully that helps. If your flat feet are severe to a point that arch supports don't help, there are some procedures that I offer and a lot of other surgeons offer. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining. Hit that like button. Hello.
Natalia.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. So there are some surgeries to do for flat feet, but they're very intensive. It's very comprehensive, and it takes at least 6 months to recover. But it does work. So if you have a lot of pain, we can reconstruct your foot so you have a nice arch. All right. So hopefully, hit that like button. Let's see how many people we can get on this live, because that's going to get me going and supports the channel. So let's go with another question. So what was that?
So let's see, Patty, big toe on the side. What can I use for arthritis and bunions?
Big toe. No, go back. Big toe. What? Oh, big toe on this side. What can I use? Okay. So it seems like your big toe has arthritis. So basically, what she's saying, Patty is saying that her big toe has arthritis. That means her toe is not moving, and if it does move, causes a lot of pain because there's no cartilage in there. So what we do for that, what I would do if I had arthritis, or what would I do for my wife if she had arthritis, honestly, if she's very active, I would fuse that joint. There are some joint replacement for this big toe, but they're not that good. And if you get a joint replacement for this, it'll last you 10, maybe 12, maybe maximum 15 years that you have to come back. We have to replace that joint. And most often, these joint replacements are not that good, at least not for the big toe joint. For the knee and hip, we have very good implants, very good total joint implants. For the big toe, unfortunately, we don't. And I don't really like any of them. I've used them all. So if I had arthritis, I would fuse that joint. So what we would do, we would go take the cartilage out and fuse this toe. You could do everything. You can run, you can jog, you can do everything. All right, so hopefully that helps. If you want, send me your information. I'll review your x-rays, patient care at fixmyfoot.com. Send your stuff. It's all the way up there, right here. So send your information. I will try to get back to you. All right. Let's see who's on, who has questions. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get this channel going. The more my channel gets going, the better audience we have and the better this channel grows. And I appreciate your support. All right, so if you have, what was it? I don't want to miss anyone.
Yeah, this is the next comment.
What causes the pinky toe on both feet
to be severe hammer toes?
To be severe hammer toes. Okay. So both of this person's pinky toes are curling up, and she said severe. That means like they're like this. Hold on, can I do it? Hold on. They're like this. Did I do it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like this. Severely hammer toe. They're like curling up. What causes this? I don't know. There is always the genetic components, but if it's both, yeah, 100% genetic. If it was just one versus the other, I would say arthritis, I would say trauma, I would say something caused that toe to go into contractures like that. But in your case, both of them, that means it's genetics. What we can do, it's an easy fix. We can basically make a small incision, release the tendons, and then fuse these toes. The pinky toe is the easiest one to fix, honestly. Very little pain, and you can walk the next day because you really don't put weight on your pinky toes. So if you're suffering in shoes, probably most likely because it's rubbing against the shoe, I would get that toe fixed. You know, go to a foot doctor. If you're close to me, come here. Most of my patients travel from out of state. This toe, it's not a biggie. We can fix it. You know, they curl up like this, and it causes a lot of pain because it's very close to the shoe. I mean, the shoe box is right there. So it's easy to fix.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, Patty, and thank you for thanking me.
All right, awesome. Let's share the live. Let's share the live on TikTok.
Let's go. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Thank you. All right, hit that
Next
follow
one.
button too. So
We have Instagram next though. We got a question from Instagram. What is the difference between the Lactoplasty and your Amy Bunion procedure? Let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's go. That's a very sore topic for me. All right, no. So Lactoplasty addresses the deformity back here. So what the Lactoplasty does, they go in there, and I've done it myself. You go fuse this joint, which is at the base of the big toe. I'm not a big fan of doing this because when you do that, you lose a lot of the flexibility of the toe. So I would never, in my opinion, I wouldn't do it on a athletic patient, someone who's a collegiate one, a sport, a basketball player, baseball player, because you don't want to fuse this joint. The idea of Lactoplasty is that this angle is so bad that you cannot fix it from up here. You have to go back here and take the joint out and fuse it. The recovery is long, 6 weeks in a cast and another 2 weeks in a boot. I've done it on some patients. It's a very long recovery. If you are a candidate for it, if you need it, it's a good procedure. But 90% of the procedures that I perform, 90% of the bunions I see don't need Lapidus. Lapidus was a procedure that we have all done. Lactoplasty is just a new name for it. It's the same procedure that we've been doing it for 100 years. They just put a new name on it. They call it Lactoplasty. My procedure, it's done up here. You can walk the next day. You lose very little mobility, next to none almost. And you can walk the next day. Mobility is there. Recovery is very quick. You can basically be walking with a surgical shoe the next day. So 99% of my patients get a bunion procedure because I'm not damaging, not fusing any joints. Lactoplasty fuses a joint. Plus, you're gonna have 2 screws, 2 plates, and 8 screws in your foot. So, anyways, if you're a candidate for it, you need it, it's a good procedure. But again, 90% of the patients that I see that are out there don't need Lapidus or Lactoplasty. Hopefully that answered your question. Much love to all you guys. Hit that like button. Thanks for coming in and joining my live. All right, next one. Share the love. Come on, hit some like buttons and send me some love. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
All right, my daughter, that's the one, yeah. My daughter
is pretty flat-footed and it's causing her to run weird. Is that fixable?
So I always have an issue with when parents bring their kids to me and they're like, I don't like the way my daughter is standing or walking. It looks weird. And I ask the child, like, you have any pain? No. Are you running? Yes. Is it preventing you from running? No. So if the child is not having any issues, leave them alone. Let them be. My brother is completely flat-footed and he's 32 now. He's never had issues. He's playing soccer, basketball. You know, once in a while he wears arch support, but honestly, it's not preventing him from doing anything. So why do I need to expose him to any kind of an unnecessary surgery? If she's fine, leave it alone. She has pain in the ankle and it's preventing him from doing things, then we can do things for her. You know, arch support, starting with arch supports and then other things that come along. So anyways, thank you for joining. Thanks for the question. Hit that like button. We got 31 people. I love it.
Come on, let's go. Let's share it. Come on, guys.
All right. So this is good. Anyone on Instagram? I don't want to leave them.
No,
hanging.
Instagram. No, we got it. TikTok is where it's at.
Instagram is quiet today. What's up, Instagram? How about here? Let me see. I have YouTube. I don't want to ignore YouTube. Come on, guys. All right. Hello. I'm streaming from Dubai. Hey, what's up? I was just in Dubai in March. Hopefully you're still on. I didn't mean to ignore you. Sorry, we were paying attention on this side, but. Thanks for logging in, Doctor. Good morning. My thigh is numb. Okay. Your thigh is numb. My thigh is numb too, man. Sitting on this chair. So I have no clue what that is, but you know, maybe you're sitting for too long. I have no clue. If you have any foot and ankle question, my friend, send it my way. Grace, let's go.
We got a bunch of questions.
All right, thank you over here.
We got a bunch of questions on TikTok. We're gonna get to one by one, guys. Keep hitting
Yes,
those like buttons. Keep hitting the like button.
We got 39 people on our live, which is very nice. Thank you for coming on live.
All right, next question from Jennifer. On top of my bones, there's cracking in my foot with weight. I just fractured my ankle and was in a boot for 6 weeks.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about your injury, and I don't know. Is there a question that I can answer? Because it was just an.
We'll come back to it. We have more questions. I had bunion surgery and also toe straightening surgery, but my long toe still has a hammer toe.
Oh. All right, so maybe it was undertreated. That's all. I think that's my term. Undertreated. Sometimes doctors, surgeons operate on the feet and they don't correct it properly, and they leave a small deformity. If they're fixing the big toe, they're not fixing it all the way, or maybe they, for some reason, they didn't finish it, meaning not finish the surgery, but they didn't correct it completely, like they didn't take the deformity down all the way. So I'm willing to take a look at it. Up here we have our email, so patientcare@fixmyfoot.com. Send us an email there, and I'll be happy to look at it and give you my opinion.
Can we get to 1,000 likes?
Yes, let's 1,000 likes. Come on, we have 700. We got 300 more likes to go. Let's go. All right. So what's the next question here?
All right. So if you
Thank
have,
God I have that TV over there. I can still read.
if you have an ankle scope and clean for arthritis,
is there a chance it will come back? So of course there's a chance for it to come back, but if you had an injury that caused that inflammation and whatever else they found when they scoped your ankle and they took it out, if the problem has been solved, then it shouldn't come back. But if you have an underlying condition such as an arthritis, it will slowly come back. But it's good to do the scope and clean it out and buy yourself time, because that's what I would do. I would clean my ankle and give myself another 6 months, a year, or 6 years. You never know. But that's a very good thing you did. Whoever your doctor is, kudos to him. He did a good job for you to clean it out, and maybe you're somewhat pain-free now, and it's buying you time. So hopefully, but if it was some sort of a trauma that has passed and everything has been treated, it shouldn't come back. All right, so next question. Having
1,000 likes.
1,000. Let's go. Wow, I love it. This is it. All right, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for all the likes, all the love that's coming my way. Today is a very busy day on TikTok. What's up, YouTube, and what's up, Instagram? You know what? Maybe from now we'll just go on live on Instagram.
TikTok.
Right.
So I heard, okay, why does my ankle pop every time I twist it?
All right, so popping. All right, 60 people. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Let's go. 70 people. Foot and ankle questions, guys. I'm your guy sitting here giving you free consults. What's better than this, right? Wherever you are, I got you. I got all the answers here for you. All right, so popping is not a big deal. Popping, even sometimes popping with pain, it's not a big deal. Sometimes you get some bubbles, some air, and sometimes the capsule in the joint gets trapped in the movement and it pops. Not a big deal if you don't have pain, if you're not limping. So I wouldn't worry about it. Okay.
Okay, awesome. I hurt my foot last year and put some tendons, and I'm still pulled some tendons. It's getting stronger, but it's actually still. What can we do to strengthen our feet and ankles?
So hit that like button. Let's go. 115 people on live. Wow, this is a very good day. Anyway, so let's go. So strengthening your feet and ankle, the way you would strengthen it, there's a ton of videos on YouTube, but the best way I would describe it, without a weight, you can strengthen the muscles of the ankle with just going over the ABC. So imagine this is my foot and ankle, and then I go A, B, C, D. You go all the way to Z, and then you come back and then start from the beginning again. And then from there, hey, what's up, buddy? You want to say hi to everybody here? Hello, everybody. This is Prince. Say hi. Prince is here. Prince, you got something to say about foot and ankle questions they're asking? No? All right, bro. Thanks for coming and joining me. Thanks for not barking. He's a good boy. He never barks. I love it. So anyway, so you can do that, and then you can attach a little bit of a weight, like they have these weight belts. You can put the belt around your foot, the weight belt, or maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and then do the ABC again. You can also go up on your toes and hold it for 10 seconds, come down, go up on your toes, walk on your heel, all those things. So watch some YouTube videos. You can get a lot of information about foot exercises. So
All right.
hopefully that helps. And thanks for asking the question. Hit that like button, guys. This is a busy day.
And
Let's go.
we're trying to get to all the questions. There's
Yes.
a lot, and we're gonna try to knock these out quick. We're gonna go for Isabel, okay? Let's get to 2K likes.
2K likes. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm here.
All right, my heel hurts when I get up off the bed in the morning. Why is that?
Yeah, you got plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis is very common. This is a plantar fascia. So in the morning, when you step out of the bed, this fascia gets stretched and you have pain. It does that every morning, but because you have inflammation here, now when you sleep at night, it's relaxing. And the first step in the morning, it stretches it and it pulls it away from the insertion and you have pain. Please go see a doctor. You don't want to keep that lingering because plantar fasciitis that stays for a long time becomes very hard to treat. So it might give you a cortisone injection. Icing, stretching helps a lot. Anti-inflammatory, rolling with a bottle of ice, water, frozen bottle of water, all that helps. But honestly, go see a podiatrist if it's not getting better. Good luck to you, and come back and tell me if it works or if it worked or not. Thank you for asking that question.
Next question.
Let's go.
I have a complete crossover toe. Can you fix this? Tap the like button, guys.
Tap the like button, guys. Let's go. So yes, crossover toes, probably second and third, or maybe second over the first. One of those. That's called the hammer toe. When the hammer toe gets really bad, it becomes a claw toe, and when it gets really bad, it becomes a claw toe that crosses over. That at that point, the tendons are completely taken over, and like basically dislocating or subluxing the joint. So what we have to do is we have to do some tendon rebalancing and also fusing some of the joints. It's definitely fixable if you're in the area or if you're able to travel. Not almost 80% of my patients travel from out of the country. I'm sorry, out of the states, and some out of the country. We got 2K likes. Love you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's totally fixable. If you can't travel to me, find someone who can fixes it. If you want to send me your X-rays, I could take a look at it and give you my opinion. But it's very easily fixed if you find the right doctor. Have him show you results. Okay, hammer toes are actually harder to fix than bunions, I'm telling you. I hate doing hammer toes because they're so complicated. Okay. Good luck to you. Let me know how it goes.
Okay.
Next question. So next question. All right, I can't raise my big toe. I can just lower it. Okay, so that means the tendons that are on top are not working, or they're kind of lazy. Something happened that's basically the tendons that are on top are not able to pull your toe up. It could be that you also have a little bit of a bone spur on the top of the bone, so you're able to go down, but you can't come up because the bone spur is not letting it come up. You need to see a foot doctor. Again, if you're close by, come see me. If you're able to travel, send me X-rays. I have to see X-rays to see if it's a bony issue or a tendon issue, if it's an arthritic issue, but it can be fixed. We'll just have to investigate a little further, okay? Okay. Thanks for that question. Hit that like button. Can we get to 3,000 likes?
Let's see.
I think so. Let's go.
Let's go. So plantar fasciitis, 20 years. I can't fix it. I tried everything. What can she do?
Okay, so plantar fasciitis for 20 years. Man, I've never seen that before. Never even heard of it. But maybe it's been lingering around. Have you ever been to a doctor? Honestly, go see a podiatrist. We can fix this. We can fix the issue. It might take, I've had patients that it took me about a year to get them fixed, and I've had patients within 2 visits they get fixed. So everything is different. That's why I was telling the other lady, if you have plantar fasciitis, morning pain, go see a podiatrist, go see a foot doctor. You don't want it to linger around. The more it lingers, the harder it is to get it fixed. So we can do PRP, we can do injections, icing, physical therapy, strapping, orthotics. I mean, you name it. We have so much that we can do. So don't let it be untreated. So all right, let's go. Hit that like button. Can we?
Nice, 2,200.
We gotta get to 3,000.
All right, Porus. Question from Porus. I get gout flare. I get gout flares without swelling, but acute pain for 2 to 3 days. It gets better with colchicine?
Colchicine.
All right.
Yeah, so that's gout, typical gout. I would say if it's frequent enough, you gotta fix your diet. I mean, honestly, diet with gout is the most important thing. You have to see, and it's not the diet that I'm gonna tell you. You have to really pay attention. Take notes of what you eat, and then see when you got the flare up, and see what caused that flare up. It could be a red meat, it could be you eat bananas, or it could be you eat something that flares it up. You have to get to know your body. That way you can control it better. You stay away from those things. You could still get flare-ups, but it's going to be less frequent. But if it gets better with colchicine, then that's what you do. But honestly, diet is the most important thing for gout. So hopefully that helps, brother, and let me know how it goes.
Okay, best way to stretch tight Achilles. We're almost at 3K likes. Let's go.
Tight Achilles. Tight Achilles could be something that would bother you, but if it's a tight Achilles that's causing you pain, then I would recommend stretching. But don't stretch on a cold body. So I would do a little bit of a warm-up, maybe on a bike or something that's kind of like non-traumatic, and warm your body up, and then go through a nice routine of stretching your calves. And when I say calves, I mean the gastroc and soleus. There's two different muscles in the back of the leg, gastroc and soleus. One is stretched with the leg straight. One is stretched with the knee bend. Knee straight and knee bend. Both of them you have to stretch. And maybe you want to go see a physical therapist for 1 or 2 sessions so they can see. Oh, thank you for 3,000 likes. So maybe they can teach you how to do the stretch, and they do it for you for a session or 2. And then you can follow it up at home and keep it up. So hopefully that helps. And if it's really, really tight and no one can work on it, we can do a gastroc soleus recession, which extends your calf muscles. So that's reserved for patients who absolutely cannot stretch their Achilles tendon. Okay,
awesome.
So hopefully that helps.
Okay, shout out Shalonda. She's been with us this whole entire live. We have a question from Shalonda. How do you fix heel spurs?
Okay, heel spurs cannot be fixed, but heel spur is not the issue. Heel spur is as a result of a long-standing plantar fasciitis. So the plantar fascia, which is this fascia right here.
You see the bottom?
Right here, this fascia right here. When it starts pulling away from the bone, it starts creating a little bit of a reaction right here, and then you get a little bit of a heel spur. I've seen patients who have a huge heel spur and they have zero pain. So the heel spur is not what causing the pain. It's the inflammation at the insertion of the plantar fascia and the heel spur, which is causing the pain. Once the inflammation goes away, the heel spur can be there and it won't cause you any pain. So don't get that mixed up. But when we take x-rays and we see heel spur, we're kind of confirming the fact that the heel, that the plantar fascia is pulling away from the bone, and the bone is reacting to it by creating the heel spur. So don't get hung up on the heel spur. Treat the inflammation, icing, stretching, cortisone injection, orthotics, night sprints, all that helps so you get through that inflammatory process, and then the heel spur won't be an issue. You don't really have to shave it. There are times that surgery is necessary. I treat a patient for at least 6 to 8 months. If the pain is not going away, then I usually go in there, shave the heel spur, and release the plantar fascia, which is not my favorite procedure to do. 3,000 likes. Let's go to 4,000 likes. Let's go, guys. This is Vegas, baby. Let's go. All right, we got 59 people, very active and very good live. All right, let me see over here. How can I stop biting my nails? I would put something bitter on it so you don't bite it. So every time you bite your nails, you get something bitter in your mouth, and then you're like, then you won't bite it. So, but it's not good to bite your nails.
Okay, next question. Do toenails, how come toenails don't gross you out? From Joey.
Well, I mean, it's just like anything else. Like people who, clean toilets, they're like, how come that doesn't that gross you out? Because when you get used to things like this, like OBGYN, right? They see genitals all the time. Proctologists, they see, buttholes all the time. I mean, there's people who doctors who see something repeatedly and then you don't get gross out anymore. Like you get numb to it. So that's a good question though.
Okay. Next one. Let's go.
Okay.
How to repair a pinky toe that does not touch the floor when standing. Difficult to wear some shoes.
Okay, so yeah, I can understand that. So when your pinky toe, we went over that with another patient. When your pinky toe is curling up like this and it's hitting the shoe, or most often the shoe, the toe box of the shoe, you have to get that straightened out. So go see a foot doctor. Again, if you're close by, come see me. If you can travel, come see me. All we have to do is release the tendon and straighten out the toe and fuse the toe in that position so it doesn't curl up again. It's important to treat it properly, otherwise it will come back. So, but it can be fixed. You have to go to the right doctor. The tendons have to be rebalanced so the toe can come down and it can come down in a straight fashion. All right, so hopefully that helps. Let me know if that helps. We're close to 4,000 likes, guys. I love it. Let's go. High energy today. High energy.
Let's go. We got Elizabeth. Are you guys located in Portland area?
Oh, no. My parents used to live in Portland for a while, but I'm not. But it's only an hour and a half flight. I've had patients from Portland, from Seattle. I've had patients from every state, Hawaii, and 12 different countries. So it's possible to travel. If there's something that you do not find a professional or someone who has a lot of experience, we got to 4,000 likes. Thank you guys. Love you all. So you have to go see a professional. Okay. Let me know if you need help. I can give you advice.
Mm-hmm. All right, next, plantar warts, getting them removed from Jess.
Okay, plantar warts are, gosh, it's one of those things. I don't like plantar warts because they're very stubborn, like myself. So they don't go away. So it's a virus living in your skin, and there are a few different ways of treating it. Freezing them, which I don't like because it doesn't work. You have to come back 10 times and they might still not go away, which is called cryotherapy. We can excise them, and if you don't go deep enough, it can come back because the wart can be deeper in the skin. My way of doing it is bleomycin, injection of bleomycin 1 or 2 times. We did it on Sako actually the other day. Mm-hmm. He has it on his hand. So bleomycin is a solution that we use as a chemotherapy solution. And I inject probably usually a 0.1 cc under the skin, and within 2 weeks, most of it goes away, and then one more injection. So ask your doctor if they use bleomycin. Not a lot of people feel comfortable with that, but see what you can do. But excising them is a good idea. They just have to go deep enough, make sure they got enough. All right, thank you guys. 4,000 likes. Let's go to 10,000 likes. How about that?
We have so many questions.
Okay,
we're gonna get to it, guys. We're gonna try to knock them out.
I'm here to answer all the questions that we can until 4 o'clock. But I gotta leave at 4. You know why? I have a haircut appointment at 4. Mm-hmm. There you go.
All right, awesome. So a lot of questions for plantar warts, but we went over it so many times, guys.
Plantar wart, guys. Bleomycin is my way of doing it. Excising is good. Laser is good. Cryotherapy, freezing it. Not a big fan of that, but excising it probably the best way.
Let's go. Let's get to 100 followers.
100 followers. Come on.
All right.
100 people to be live asking questions.
Let's do it. Is there any way to reverse a really small bunion without surgery?
No, unfortunately. So there are some, some gadgets. Wow, 100. Let's go. So there's some gadgets that can straighten out your toe temporarily, but honestly, because the toe is going that way, the muscles have already been trained to go that way. Genetically, the bone is separating. You cannot, unfortunately, fix it. You just have to wait. You can give it some time. You can cushion it. You can wear better shoes so that the progression gets slower, but you can unfortunately not treat it any other way but having surgery.
Let's get 5K
likes.
Let's go
5K. Let's go 5K likes. Thank you. If you like this live, please hit the like button. Share it, and let's see.
We're going next 20 minutes, guys. We're not stopping. Why does my person's right ankle and foot swell when he stresses? Her lover's foot and ankle swell when he stresses.
Let's go. 200 people online. Come on. Questions? Come on. 5,000 likes. Let's go. Sako, make sure you don't fall. All our setup because we need the setup. So why does he? Okay, so I don't know honestly. This is a good question. When he stresses, is it one ankle or right ankle? I don't know. You got me on that one.
We have so many messages coming in right now, guys.
I have to look that up, honey. What was the name? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know that. I've never heard of that. Stress and ankle swelling.
Okay, I have a bunion and come on.
Okay, and my smaller toes are getting close and turning in. Can I stop them from turning further? So I think what she's saying, she has a bunion and all the other toes are like starting to kind of be winded with all, they're getting winded. Honestly, no, because you have to address the cause of the toes going that way. And the main cause is the bunion. This damn bunion is pushing all the toes, and over the years, it's gonna push them further and further and further and further. So you have to treat the bunion and then see where the toes go. Sometimes we have to treat the toes as well. But your main issue is the bunion. Please get your bunion fixed. It's gonna get worse. Come to me if you're close by. If you can travel, my patients travel from all over the states. Come and see me. 359 people online. Oh my God, we're gonna get bombarded with questions.
Guys, we have
6,000 likes. We got the 5,400 likes. 6,000.
Tap the like, tap the screen, share.
Send me some love.
Let's go, guys. We have so many questions. We're just gonna have to do random ones at this point. Okay, I'm gonna choose the best questions.
Let me see.
What's your thoughts on leg lengthening, making people taller? What's your thoughts on it, Dr. K?
Well, I used to do them in my fellowship for an entire year. I think if you are a male and you have confidence issues and you're short, like 5'4", 5'3", it's a good option. If you're like 5'9", you want to be 6 something, I don't think that's a good option because it takes about a year of physical therapy. Because we can lengthen the bone easily, we cannot stretch the bone, stretch the tendons and muscles and arteries and veins and nerves. We cannot stretch them easily. So everyday physical therapy is needed while you're going through the lengthening. A lot of follow-ups. So again, you have to weigh out the pros and cons, and it's very expensive. But if you have the money, you have the time, it's very safe. So I'm not saying anything bad, but it's just a lot of time, effort, and you know what? At the end of the day, if you're adding 4 inches to your height, you're going to be a little bit disproportionate. Your arms are going to be short and your legs are going to be long. So hopefully that helps. Okay, hit the like button. Soccer is killing me over here, guys. You gotta get me to 6,000. Soccer is making fun of me. So you got 400 people online and you only got 5,000 likes. That's not good.
All right,
let's go.
Next question. Is there a cure for a Taylor's bunion? Can we show them what a Taylor's bunion looks like?
Taylor's bunion is when you have a little bit of a bump on the outside of the small toe over here. It starts sticking out like this, and it starts rubbing against the shoe. It becomes very painful. Yes, I do my Amy bunion procedure. Imagine this is the 5th. I do the same thing, but on the 5th toe. You're walking the next day, and you're basically healed up within 6 weeks. Taylor's bunion, very little pain, immediate weight bearing, just like my Amy bunion procedure, but it's even less painful and less cumbersome.
Okay.
So
oh my
hopefully
God.
that helps, guys.
There's just so many people.
I'm located in Los Angeles, guys. Again, 80% of my patients travel from all over the states. You go check out my websites. I've been on national TV 12 times, doctor's TV show. I have a lot of patients coming from out of state, from out of country. So we're very used to getting patients from out of state. So send me questions, patient care, send your x-rays. We can evaluate them and see if you're a good candidate for any of my procedures.
Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see the newest question. Guys, there's just so many. We don't know which one to even answer. Do you have to cut the legs when you have bunions and start getting clocks? What is that? Sorry, guys. How do you treat a bunion? Doctor, how do you treat a bunion?
So I have my Amy bunion procedure, which is the minimally invasive bunion procedure. Again, 3 small incisions. Each incision takes 1 stitch. Bone is cut, placed into a better position. It's fixated. You go home the same day. You walk the next day. This is the advanced minimally invasive bunion procedure. So not a lot of doctors are performing minimally invasive, but it's taking, right now, it's coming, they're becoming very popular. A lot of doctors are learning about it. So, but I have been doing it for 10 years. When I was doing it, people, like the other surgeons were laughing at me. So now Everyone wants to learn. That's the future of most surgeries, minimally invasive. Find someone that can do it. If you can't find someone, come to me. I'll be happy to perform that.
Okay,
surgery.
awesome, guys. Let's hit those likes. Let's get some likes.
Feel stiff at night.
Only when I lay down.
I don't know. Stiff. You might have some sort of an arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. I would go to a rheumatologist and get a complete panel and see what's going on, because it's not something that I treat as far as stiffness. It's probably something going on with your hormones or your rheumatoid factors. So hopefully that. So drop foot, I want to answer
a lot of drop foot questions.
Yeah. So drop foot question. Drop foot could be as a result of a nerve damage or some sort of a muscle damage. If it's something that cannot be, if it's temporary, we can make you a brace till you get over that. Like if it's a nerve, like a nerve injury, that can be recovered. But if it's something that's permanent, then you can either use a brace, or there are some procedures that we can do that will hold your foot up, like a tendon transfer, tendon from the back of the leg to the front of the leg, so that way we can hold the foot up. There's some fusions that we can do, so that way your foot stays in a good 90-degree position, so you can walk better. So there's so much. I can talk 2 hours about drop foot, so there's so much to talk about. So the best thing is, if you want to travel to me, send us your information. We can get on the phone, Zoom consult, see what we can do for you.
Oh my God!
Let's go. Next question.
We're almost at 7,000 likes, guys.
Oh
this is
God.
Woo!
Software said if you don't get to 10,000, he's not going to show up on the next live. Guys, okay. I have psoriatic arthritis. Arteries is.
It kills my arteries. We got to 7K likes. Woo!
Psoriatic arteries. I don't know what that was. If you mean psoriatic arthritis, no, I think you wrote it wrong. Okay, my fifth metatarsal hurts after 20 minutes of walking, but the pain goes away when I rest. Hold on 1 second. What fifth metatarsal?
My fifth metatarsal hurts after 20
So you
minutes of
probably
walking.
have Taylor's bunion, because this area. Are you talking about the pain here by your toe? Or are you talking about pain here? So from here to here is fifth metatarsal. Tell me which part so I can help you better. All right, Baxter's nerve. So Baxter's nerve is something that we diagnose when you have heel pain. So if you have heel pain, usually Baxter's nerve runs down here in this arch area. So Baxter's nerve gets inflamed, or it gets trapped between the plantar fascia and the muscle, and then you start having pain. The best way to see a doctor, podiatrist, to see what they can do to relieve, calm down the inflammation, so that way you can have a better result as far as like the pain. But I don't know if Baxter's nerve, you said it because you heard it, or is that what they diagnosed you with? Okay,
guys.
Let's do questions.
Can we get to 10K likes in the next 13 minutes?
Salco said, if we don't get to 10K likes, he's not going to show up on our next live. Okay, guys?
Let's
hit
go.
that like button.
Let's
All
go.
right. 300 people. I want to see more than 300 people live. Let's go. That's foot swelling and ankle for years. What do you say, Doc? So if it's only left foot, I would get that checked. It's mostly a circulation issue. If you never had any trauma, if you never had any broken bone, get checked for circulation.
Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Haley.
Thank you. I got your likes. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Thanks for all the love, guys. I love chocolate. I do too, but I can't eat it, guys.
My feet feel on fire every day. They've been asking it nonstop.
Neuropathy can cause your feet feel like they're on fire. I would go to a doctor, get your nerves checked. You might have neuropathy. If you're diabetic, get that checked. You don't want that to turn into a complete neuropathy, when you don't feel your feet, which is very dangerous.
Oh my God, guys, we're almost at 10K likes.
Okay, let's go, 10K likes.
Let's go.
Okay.
What is one of the best things a type 1 diabetic can do for their feet?
Okay, inspect your foot on daily basis. I am treating a friend of mine who repeatedly has things that goes into his foot. He doesn't inspect his feet, and he gets infections because he gets blisters. He doesn't realize it. He gets like a thumb tag stuck into his foot. He doesn't feel it because he's diabetic. I'm not saying you are, but diabetics usually, come here, kids. Diabetics usually, if they have neuropathy, they don't feel their foot. And then when you don't feel your foot, you get infections. So it's best if you can, come on, buddy. If you can inspect your foot.
Oh my God, 11K likes.
11K. Hello, everyone. This is Prince. He's my buddy. He always helps me with my Q&As, and he's a good boy, right? Say, all right. He's a very good boy. He doesn't bark when I'm doing my Q&A. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's up? So can a brace, what was it?
Oh my God, guys, it's crazy.
I had tubular ankle surgery. Child. Oh, what was that?
Can a brace help fix the bunion, or only surgery can? Guys, thank you for the love. This is crazy.
1,000 likes. Let's go. Brace, guys. All these gimmicks out there for fixing your bunion, it does not help. It doesn't help. It just holds that bone in a certain position. As soon as you take it off, it goes away. I'm telling you, those are all gimmicks. Do not spend or waste your money on those things. It will not help.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we were trying to answer that guy with the fracture. Okay. Trimalleolar fracture.
Man, okay, I had
surgery in January, still going therapy. Suddenly I started getting cramps. If you don't have a broken bone and everything has been fixed, they're doing physical therapy, cramping is normal. Cramping is normal. Just stick through it. Massaging helps, but yeah, physical therapy, because they're trying to get your muscles going, that can cause some cramping, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Heel spur, we already talked about heel spur a lot.
Any solution for metatarsus adductus?
Orthotics. Okay, so if you're an adult, I don't know how old you are, the only pure fix is for us to cut the bone and straighten them out. So metatarsus adductus is when all your metatarsals are shifted and going towards the midline of the body. And the only way we can fix it is to cut each bone and straighten them out. I do it minimally invasively. So if you want to come and see me, I do it. If you do it open, you're gonna have a lot of pain and you're gonna have a lot of swelling for a long time. Because you're cutting 5 bones at the same time. So you want to do that minimally invasively. So that's all I gotta do. If it's bothering you, if it's not bothering you, shoe modification. Okay.
All right, 13K likes.
13K likes.
Let's go.
So that means Sako is coming here
Again.
next month, second Tuesday, because he said over 10,000 likes, he's gonna come back.
All right, awesome. Will an untreated broken toe turn into arthritis? This is from Misha.
Okay, if your toe was broken and the fracture line went inside the joint, you can have arthritis because the joint was basically interrupted. So the cartilage separates, and then even though it heals, the cartilage might not heal appropriately. If the joint was not involved, then you probably won't get arthritis.
Let's hit the tap. Let's hit the
Okay, hit the like button, guys, and 299 people on board. Thank you for the love. And I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if I'm not getting to your questions. But every second Tuesday of the month, I go live, and please log on so I can answer your questions. Someone's saying Prince looks adorable. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Love you. Thank you. Yeah, Prince is a good boy, man. We've had him for a year, and he's a blessing. I love Prince. Prince, come here. Okay, you want to say hi to everybody? All right.
So next question. All right.
Questions.
What can diabetics do to increase the blood circulation in their feet?
We can really increase. So the issue is not decreased blood flow. You gotta understand that the blood flow is still there, but the arteries start kind of narrowing. And also, you get neuropathy, which is basically dull. Your nerve endings become dull. So, what can you do? The best thing a diabetic can do is to keep your blood sugar at a very good level. When you get your A1C, you don't want that to show that you've been, not keeping up with your blood sugar. The worst is when your blood sugar spikes up and down, up and down, up and down. That's when your the blood supply to the foot becomes compromised. So the issue is not how much blood is being pumped, but the fact that the arteries are getting smaller and they're becoming stiffer, so they can't pump the blood. So best thing you can do, you can't really change what has happened. Just keep your blood sugar at a certain level and always check your blood sugar and stop eating bad food, guys. Stop. Okay, let's go.
Oh my God, we're about to almost at 20K likes, guys. This is crazy.
Let's go.
Woo! All right, this Morton's. Oh my God, so many questions. Both my ankles get swollen. Is it water retention?
both ankles swollen, it's definitely a circulation issue or a plumbing issue, meaning like either the blood is not coming down or it's not going back up. So maybe you see a vascular doctor to see what's the issue, because I can't tell. So, but get that checked out as soon as you can. Tarsal coalition, I want to talk about. Tarsal coalition, brace, orthotics, and patient not, what? Say that again.
There's so many questions,
Patient
guys.
not.
And PT not working. Can you show us what that
Tarsal
is?
coalition. So yeah, I don't know which coalition because there's different coalitions. The talonavicular, navicular, calcanea. I mean, there's so many coalitions. But if you have a coalition in this area, meaning the bones were supposed to separate and create a joint, and your bones did not separate, and now it's one piece of bone where the joint was supposed to be. What we can do is we can go resect that coalition and put some muscle bedding in there so that the movement stays basically, so we can bring back the movement. So if the PT and everything else has not worked, you probably need surgery, and you need surgery by someone who knows what they're doing. So hopefully find someone around you. If you want to come to me, again, my patients travel from everywhere. Send us a question, send us information over here at the patient care, and we'll be able to evaluate that for you.
Doc, there's a bunch of questions about plantar fasciitis. You went over this 10 million times, but can you break it down for us really quickly one more time?
Fasciitis is the inflammation of this fascia right here. If you have morning pain when you step out of the bed and you have this pain, most likely plantar fasciitis. When the fascia becomes inflamed, it starts pulling away from the bone and creates a lot of inflammation here. You need to get that under control. Ice, stretching, arch supports. If you go to a doctor, cortisone injections, night splints, physical therapy, but get that under control. You leave it alone for a long, long time, it's very hard to treat plantar fasciitis when it's been lingering for 6 months. It's best to get on it and treat it, okay? So hopefully that helps.
Where are you located, Dr. K?
We are in Los Angeles, California, guys. I've been here for 16 years. I have a huge clinic, surgery center. We do it all under the same building. I've built a place that has everything from hyperbaric to standing CT, surgery center, you name it, we have it. You don't go anywhere, you stay here. All right, more questions. We got 4 minutes, guys. Can we get to 20,000 likes? Come on, please.
Slap that screen, baby.
Put Sako in shame because he said you can't even get 10,000 likes. So here we go. 20, almost 20. 19.1. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So next. Can you talk about a vitamin D deficiency and healing?
Oh, okay. So if you're lacking vitamin D is one of the most important components. 20,000 likes. Okay, give me 10 push-ups.
We're doing it. 1,
he has to give me
2,
10 push-ups, guys.
3, 4, 5.
So vitamin D is very important. When I operate on my patients, I always check the vitamin D level because it's one of the most important components when it comes to wound healing, when it comes to bone healing, because it's a vitamin that it's one of the building blocks for bones. So best thing to do instead of taking the supplements, always if you're in an area that you can get sunlight, get some sunlight on a daily basis. If not, the pills help, but you cannot get vitamin D from any food. Okay, no food, just supplements and sun. Okay?
Guys, we have 3 minutes left. We're gonna try to knock out 3 more questions.
3 more questions.
Do you offer toe shortening and lengthening on the same foot? Can you repeat that question for the audience?
Toe lengthening and shortening. It has been done, and I do it. So what they're talking about, one toe is too long, they want to shorten it. One toe is too short, they want to lengthen it. If it's just a toe, what I have done that I've not seen anyone do it, I take the bone from the long toe and I put it in the one that's short. But I'm talking about if it's the toe itself. If it's a metatarsal, it's something different because I don't do metatarsal shortening because I don't think anyone does. So I'm thinking you're talking about the toe. But check that out. Isn't that kind of clever? Taking the bone from the long toe, not bringing cadaver bone, taking that same bone and putting it in the short toe and making it longer. Problem solved. I've done that many times. So if you have that and you want to get that treated, contact us.
Okay, Dr. K, do you take all kinds of insurance?
Yes, insurance questions I don't answer. Please, up here, my patient care coordinator, Nikki, she's a lovely woman. She's on it. She's very nice.
Oh my God, roses.
She will. Oh, thank you. First time I get roses. Oh my God, love it. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Whoa!
go, team! Whoa!
But yeah, patient care, please. She will answer all your billing questions. I'm just answering medical
Oh
questions.
my God, you got a glizzy!
Got
Oh
one
my
minute.
God, you
Got
got a
one minute.
glizzy!
Oh
Oh
my
God! All right. Why would the toes suddenly be longer than before? Oh my God!
Oh,
We're
I
getting
mean,
so
I
many
don't know.
gifts.
If you're an adult, your toes should not get longer all of a sudden. So if you're, I don't know. I mean, it should not happen. But
Oh my
I
God!
don't know.
Candace with the glizzies.
Oh wow! Thank you, guys. This has been the most interactive, and thank you. By the way, I just got my TikTok channel back after a year. Can you believe it? I had about close to 100,000 followers, and they blocked me. They banned me. I couldn't get my channel back, and I just got it back out of nowhere. So thank you for coming live. It's 4 p.m. I would love to stay on for another hour, but I gotta go because I got a haircut to get. And I'll be back second Tuesday of every month. I try to log in on my own without Zoppo here, so I can answer more questions maybe on a weekly basis. But thank you for the love. The love has been so tremendous. Roses, likes, followers. I mean, thank you. Hopefully I was able to answer most of you. If I didn't get back to you, please forgive me. I'll go live maybe Saturday or Sunday by myself and answer your questions, okay? This is very, very pleasing to me. I love doing this. So love you guys. Be back on this format next month.
Next month, guys.
Second Tuesday of the month, I go live. Write your questions, come live. We didn't even get to answer some of the.
You know what? Let's tell our TikTok guys. If you want to stay updated with our lives, go to Instagram, and we always keep you in tune. And you can even ask questions in advance on the stories, guys.
Yeah, so question is in advance. You can even email my patient care coordinator. So we're here to help you in any way we can. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram so you stay up to date. We can't post it on TikTok saying we're going to be on live at such and such date, but Instagram. So follow me on both. Love you guys. I'll be back like
next month, guys, the second Tuesday. We don't make any money off this. This is purely to help you guys with any questions related to foot and ankle.
Is all pro bono.
And thank you guys, everybody. This is the craziest live we've ever had. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you in a month. Love you all.